in our society now, we have so much with, technology. Technology is great, right? But I think part of what's happened is that we become more and more segmented because of it. That now there are times where you have people that are actually in the same house that are texting each other as opposed to actually talking to each other, right? I think it kind of hit home one day where I was actually going to meet my father for lunch, and he had my son and my niece with him at the time. My niece at the time was probably about like 3 or 4 years old. So I got to the restaurant before them, and so I pulled into the spot in front of the restaurant, and of course the first thing I do, I reached for my phone, I started getting on the internet looking for, checking my email and stuff. So as I'm sitting waiting for him, my father he happened to pull up right next to me. And so as I looked up, I saw him talking, but then I realized that he was actually talking on his Bluetooth on the telephone. He was talking to somebody. My son was sitting in the front seat, but he had his iPod on, and he was listening to some music that he wanted to hear because he didn't want to hear what my father was playing. And my niece was sitting in the back seat, and she was watching Cinderella in the Headrest DVD. So she was watching Cinderella. So everybody was in the same place, but nobody was connected. And I think when we talk about formal mentoring, it's really about creating opportunities to find ways to connect with each other in ways that we've kind of started to fall away from.